Hi there. Outside today it's quite windy, so hopefully the background noise isn't too loud. So today these are my top three sugar fixes, and the first one is chocolate. Yes, you heard that right, chocolate. Believe it or not, there is a good type of chocolate, and it is those chocolates with 70% or above of cocoa solids in them, and they're really lovely. They taste just as nice as your average chocolate bar, or maybe even nicer. I usually go for the dark one. Um, the thing with this is, in small bits of this, once or twice a week, or even 3 or 4 times a week if you really need it. Just have 1 or 2 squares of it, and you know it's not bad for you because cocoa is actually quite good for us, and there's very little processed sugar in it. So um, the thing that I like to do with it is, take 1 square or 2 squares if you really have to have two. And but anyway, 1 square at a time. Just go somewhere lovely and quiet and really savor it. Really eat it slowly and really enjoy it, and really feel the flavors bursting forth in your mouth, just exploding in your mouth, and just enjoying all the lovely the texture of the chocolate, the smell of it, the taste, all of those things. Just let your whole senses come alive, and yeah, eat it slow, and try not to do anything else while you're having a chocolate. Try not to be walking around the house, or try not to be watching TV, because that'll be a distraction. And this is you're just trying to have just you and the chocolate. Yay! So um, once or twice a week, 1 or 2 squares, um, is actually quite good for you, so go for it and enjoy. And you can buy this in your weekly shopping, instead of buying ordinary bars of chocolate. Just look for the 70% cocoa or above. Okay, so my number two top sugar fix is honey. Yeah, believe it or not, it's very underrated. It's almost like an old-fashioned thing. Not many people have honey in the house. Um, when I was younger, when I lived in Connemara, where my son was born, we had beehives out the back, and it was my first time having real honey from the comb, and it was just so beautiful. And when you see it in its natural form like that, it makes you really appreciate the whole thing, the bees and collecting the pollen and the nectar and all that, bringing it back, creating it, and then when you actually taste it straight from the hive, it's amazing. And even honey in Ireland, honey's quite cheap to buy in the supermarket. You can buy a jar of that for just over say about €2, and it's a lovely thing. So what I do is I tend to have a sugar craving after savoury food, especially after my main meal, my dinner. So if I'm trying to really cut down on the sugar stuff, I will have a small teaspoon of honey after my dinner, and it actually really works, in terms of giving you the sugar fix that you need, that you are craving. So a bit like the chocolate, if you have your teaspoon of honey, just really sit down and really savour it, and eat it quite slow, really enjoy it. Don't do anything else, just you and the honey, and really feel all the flavours in your mouth bursting forth. And also definitely do try this, because you might think there is no way that will work, but it really does work, because and it's a good type of sugar. It's not a processed sugar, it's obviously natural. And and over time as well, your body will respond to this and it will get used to having its sugar fix in this way. So honey is fantastic because it's so versatile. So I stopped buying sugar years ago and I only have honey. I do take it in coffee and sometimes tea, and I also put it in my porridge in the morning, and I think it's really lovely in Greek yogurt. It's such a beautiful combination. So definitely get yourself a jar of honey, and don't worry about trying to afford the expensive stuff, because I can't afford it and I still get the benefit from the cheaper honey. Okay, so give it a go, let me know how you get on. And my third sugar fix is fruit. So fruit is so beautiful. There's just so many kinds of fruits out there, all amazing, beautiful colours, beautiful flavours. The fact that they're so natural, they grow on trees without any help from us. Just nature does it all. So, things that I love are mango, pineapple, peach, banana, berries. It's endless. I love grapes. I love them all, really. So what I suggest is, the trick for the fruit and the honey as well is to, when you feel that craving for sugar, reach for the honey first or the fruit first before you have any processed sugary sweets, candies or cheap chocolate. Reach out and have your fruit or your honey or both, because they are full of natural sugars which are good for us, and they really they really do give you that sugar fix that you are craving. So what I would say is, try when you're doing your weekly shopping to each week get a different variety of fruit to keep it interesting. Don't buy the same types, so that way you're getting a really, really good variety of different vitamins. And so what I try to do is, I try not to have sweets or things like that in the house. I know it is hard because I often cave myself, but if you can, when you're doing your shopping, just buy your fruit, your honey and your dark chocolate over 70%. It means then that if you're at home, and especially like me, if you don't live near a shop, that's all you have. So it means that the sweets are not there, the candies are not there, so you're not going to grab them. But if you're outside, or if you do live near a shop, just still try to reach for the fruit first and see how your body responds, and I guarantee your body will get used to it and really start to crave the natural fruits. Another great thing I said in another video, which is quite good, I buy sometimes bags of children's fruit. It's just marketed as children's fruit because it's very small. So small apples, small pears, it's less intimidating trying to eat the smaller fruit. It's really easy, it sits in your hand, just you can eat it in a few 10 bites or whatever. Also, a wee trick is, if you're outside and you have forgotten your, say you start to like fruit and you start to make boxes of chopped up fruit at home and taking them with you. If you forget to take that and you're outside, just buy a banana and maybe a small Greek yogurt, or a lot of shops now do, chopped fruit in a little box. Yes, it's often in a bit of fruit juice, but I think that that's still better than a bar of chocolate, a cheap bar of chocolate, or sweets, because you're still getting the vitamins from the fruit, and your body still responds to that. You're still absorbing the vitamins. So just have fun with it. And I think what I've really learned is that it takes time to change your diet, and you want to do it in an enjoyable way that you can maintain, because you want to be happy every day, enjoying your food and enjoying life and everything like that. So, you know, do these things gradually. Just bring things one at a time into your diet and see how you feel when you do that. And what I've noticed is that when I manage to achieve a balanced diet, um, it really helped to control my sugar cravings, which were very, very strong. So the thing is, if you eat slowly is a good thing. It breaks up the food and so aids absorption better and digestion. But if you eat, if your diet is balanced and you're eating foods that are foods that, you know, release energy slowly, for example, whole grains, rice, porridge, fresh fruit and vegetables, all of these things, you know, they they because they release energy slowly into the body, they stabilize and they maintain blood sugar levels, so you're less likely to crave sugar. In other words, your blood sugar levels, they don't drop dramatically. Um, these good foods, healthy diet, balanced diet, help you maintain that energy, you know, throughout the day in between each meal, so that you're not getting those slumps of energy or the cravings for sugar, because essentially that is why we crave sugar, because the blood sugar has dropped and we want that instant fix. And the processed sugars can sometimes give you that instant fix, but it lasts for such a short time. You get another slump, a bigger slump of energy afterwards. Whereas if you have, say, porridge in the morning with some fruit and honey in it, you know, that would probably last you right through to lunchtime. You will not feel hungry or you will not crave sugar, because you've had both. You've had the slow release of energy from the oats, and you've had the same from the fruits, as well as the natural sugar fix. So you know, I hope you give it a go. They're only small things, and as I say, just try things one at a time, and you know, just have fun with it. And let me know how you get on in comments if you'd like to share some of your tricks for sugar fixes and how you do that. And if you could like the video, that'd be really cool. And you know, feel free to subscribe as well. That would be great as well. So anyway, I hope you're, you know, all doing well out there today, and I hope it's a lovely day wherever you are. It's really coming into summertime here, so it's really, really nice. Anyway, take care of yourselves and all the best, and talk soon. Bye.